HeroHammer 3 Tokyo Drift. Are you ready?
No.
Let's go!
Can you paint an Imperial Knight in a day?
No. Not if you're sane. That's for true. We're back. It's HeroHammer 3. Are you excited?
Yeah, but not.
But also not.
As you'll have seen in the preview video, I'm going to try and paint an Imperial Knight in a day.
Yeah.
And Kieran is going to try and paint in a Keeper of Secrets in a day.
Keeping all those secrets. I'm really excited for this. Really excited.
I think what's hilarious, not to disparage you too much.
Oh no, you love to do it. So
you're a bit of a side quest in this video.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Mr. Irrelevant as far as this video is concerned. It's the only reason I've worn a shirt, shaved off my beard, and got my chest out is to try and stay relevant. We're all here for the night. All of us are here for the night.
I'm here for the night.
Yeah, we recorded these ages ago, but yeah, we're going to paint Keeper of Secrets. Going to paint a knight. I have to ask, what's the game plan here? Because ultimately we've had Tyranids where you've cried. We've had what else have you? Oh, Talia Vedra. Oh, but to be fair, that was like
that got rescued.
It did get, and what a turnaround it was. What a turnaround! I mean, ultimately with the HeroHammer series so far, you are 2 for 2.
I'm going to be 2 out of 3. I think come the end.
I mean, regardless of what happens today, I think trying to undertake this as a project.
I'm just going to put this out there.
Okay.
So, when I came up with the idea for this, there'd be 5-point models. There is no way that these are both worth 5 points.
It's interesting you said that because all of the metallics you've done already.
No, I've just primed it.
No. What you've essentially done there is paint it all silver. What colour is it normally?
Silver.
Oh, right, so it's done then.
No, you can't leave a knight skeleton like that. Look how much detail is in it.
Oh, bore off. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'm
not cheesing it like you.
Oh, you keep saying cheesing it, but you're the one that uses 2 metallics and a speed paint. So
only on Stormcast.
We'll see. But yeah, HeroHammer 3.
I think we should probably get started because...
Yes, we've got 12 hours and counting. We'll see you in the first update.
Look at this thing! It's so big. First night update. Done some Zenithal style highlights on the top of the skeletons, just with these model colour silver and gunmetal grey, just to give it some shine, because the primer version of the metallics I find can be quite dull. I've just finished blocking in the toenails and the armour panels on there that are going to be the normal colour. The armour panels themselves had some Zenithal white ink put over the top of them. It's got some quite nice gradients on them. I'm going with a green scheme, but I do quite like this weird off-white Xandri dust undertone. So, yeah, this is going to be annoying to cover it up with green, if I'm honest, because I quite like it.
Okay, so we're in Keeper country, and so the Keeper of Secrets so far is looking quite good. However, like most of the challenges we do, I do find myself finding loads of random new details each time I paint. So to begin, obviously it was all primed black. I went with reddish black AK all over. I then learnt that AK paints aren't phenomenal with an airbrush. I say learnt, I have to do like a bit of like a trigger finger whilst I do it. Maybe we'll put an overlay over the top of this video. Either way, it's pretty embarrassing. Then I went with AK base flesh, slightly easier, still spotty at best. And then I went with Kislev flesh all over the skin, so it's got that nice skin tone. I do want to try and create almost like stretched demonic skin, so I want to do like those dark red highlights underneath. So I'll really thin down reddish black and start streaking it underneath in all the folds, and then build it up with Kislev flesh mixed with ivory, so it and then with Nagaroth Knight, I've just gone over all of the cloth bits. So there's needed like a couple of coats. So in the box art, we've got like red for the hair, and we've got like purple leggings and stuff, because I didn't even realise that they were leggings. But here we are. So what I want to do instead is have black hair, black leggings, and go with a much more darker contrast with all of the details in comparison to the skin. I want it to look quite like horrific as far as the vibe is concerned, which is super fun. And it's what I wanted to make these look quite scary, because I think they're such beautiful minis, and they're absolutely the best greater demon that there are. And
Lies, slander, fake news.
I'll fight you to the death, sir. Yeah, this is the best one for sure. It's super, super cool. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes.
If you like these challenges, we do have plenty more of them, so please like, subscribe, and go and head over to the YouTube channel where you'll find a playlist with all the other challenges in. There's boarding actions, combat patrols,
armies in days,
other
HeroHammer, other nonsense. Yeah, we've spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of love. And we'd love for you to go and check it out and give it a comment, give it a like, give it a sub. If you join us for the lunch tab update, it's 12 o'clock.
How many hours are we in? 2?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Oh, now I feel a bit better.
Okay.
This happens every time. As soon as you get to lunchtime, you think, oh, it's halfway in the day, but it's actually
amazing.
not.
We've got so much time left, and we do have so much time left. However, the downside is you have a night to paint, whole night, Imperial Knight.
Yeah, I haven't even base coated the army yet.
Sweet, but you have put silver on top of silver again, which is cool.
You keep saying that.
That's always fun in challenges when you replicate one colour with another.
It's a brighter tone of silver. Yeah,
it's fun to love.
I've got all the Zenithals set up on the cocktail sticks.
Of course.
With armour. Gonna go green after I've had some lunch.
Oh boy.
And then I don't know. Then it's into, okay, what details do I start looking at?
Yeah, because you've got like a funky little transfer sheet and all sorts. Yeah, you're going like, because I've seen Tamiya tape on here. Are you going?
Well, the Tamiya tape is purely because there's 2 different tones. There's 2 different colours on the panels. Like these are 2 different tones.
Excellent.
I'm going with Cadmus, I think, which is the green one. But
Agnes.
That's who I'm using for the transfers.
Yep.
But might make some creative decisions.
It'll be fun having the forest green and yellow.
How's it going in the Keeper of Secret corner? You've dropped it at least 10 times.
Yeah, it's a mystery how this thing goes and stays together, to be fair. It's a very, very cool model. I think I'll probably enjoy it more when I get to the details and stuff. It's often the case with some of the bigger minis like this. There's a lot of smooth surfaces when it comes to like skin and cloth and stuff. So
touching cloth.
Touching cloth. Who's the child now? So yeah, I think I'll enjoy it loads more when I'm doing the details and stuff and glazing bits later on. Yeah, I think it'll look phenomenal at the end, but just gotta wait.
Don't inflate your own head too much. It's gonna look phenomenal at the end.
Okay, maybe phenomenal was a stretch. I think it'll look good.
Green Town.
Yes.
Snot colour. Shrek Knight.
This is awful to look at. There's so much green.
I am green. The panels are green. We are cooking slightly. I'm slightly concerned that it's... What time is it at the moment?
It is 2:45.
2:45. And I've only just done the base coats on the... Well, not base coats, but I've only just done the colour on the armour panels. Yay for me. So after base coating and doing the Zenithal, I've done an all-over covering of Warp Lightning, and then just picked out some highlights with the AK Nature Green. It gives this kind of nice gradient. My plan is I need to go back in just with some Warp Lightning, just into the recesses, namely on the panels. Maybe not like the shield and stuff, but just around in here. Try and put some recesses in.
This is the lady. Obviously not. Goodbye. This is the lady. So since the last time we spoke, I put a very thin wash of reddish black all over the skin to try and dull it down and give it a bit of a red tone, which is very cool indeed. What else have I done? More of the Nagaroth Knight all over. I've then gone with my new favourite colour ever, black grey. The Vallejo model colour over all of the black grey bits, including head tights and the horns and the hair and the
sexy skin tights.
Sexy skin tights, hell yeah, baby. And then on all of the metallics, I've used this Vallejo metal colour airbrush. An airbrush with a paint brush, that's what I meant, words are hard. Yeah, it's incredibly good. Don't ever put it on a wet palette though, because it will split immediately. So I've been raw dogging it with a paintbrush, and she looks pretty cool. What has happened here effectively, I'm at the bit where it's the most fun because I get to do all the highlights and the fun stuff. So I'm gonna maybe stick a couple of washes on here and there and start building up some colour and some detail, because you can paint a greater demon in a day. You can't do this, whatever this is, this cocktail stick nonsense, and bag another 5 points. And look, the knees are here. So
you actually remembered to attach them.
I'll actually score 5 for this one rather than lying about everything. But yeah.
Okay, the breakdown has happening.
Yeah, how did the breakdown go? It was right on time, to be fair.
This is where we're at. So initially my plan was to go with green and yellow.
Yeah.
And then I remembered how much I just really liked this white that I did with the ink. Oh, I've just noticed I knocked a bit off there. That's annoying.
Oh God, it's happening!
Battle damage. Yeah, so I've gone with white and green, and I've put this really cool stripe on. And I finished that, and I was like, yes, I've won.
Two.
But it's all falling off with the cocktail sticks. But yeah, the Battenberg Devon Forest Knight is go. Still a lot to do.
Yes.
And when I say a lot is in capital letters.
Yeah, there is a lot to do.
I don't really know how to rescue this as a challenge. I want to be the guy that paints a knight in a day, but I really don't think I've earned it.
Why don't you think you've earned it?
Because what did I say to you a minute ago? I just said to you, can I change it from green?
Oh yeah, you wanted to change from green to what? Blue and grey?
Blue and grey. I was like, yeah, just paint it. I'm not going to finish. Why don't I just paint it a different colour? But no. Next steps, realistically, are all the trim on the panels, and yeah, then probably the skeleton, and then a wash on the skeleton, and we should be good to go. Let's go check in on the lady.
Okay, so we are looking at the Keeper of Secrets. She keeps all of the secrets, I know, because I'm painting her. So as you can see, I'm working with like a bit of a gradient theme with the Nagaroth Knight and the Black Grey. I've mixed those in with model colour, ivory, and trying to increase some highlight. What is happening? So trying to do some highlights and stuff. So I've done them on the legs and the claws and the horn sleeves, which is weird that it has that, but here we are. So I've got these leg bits that are just coming in now, and then all of the purple cloth bits as well. I wanted to go with like a wash on top because I think that will look really cool. And there's starting to be like a bit of contrast between that and the skin as well, which I think looks really cool. So after I've done all of the purple, which obviously is going to take me quite a long time because look at that nightmare. So it will look really cool momentarily. Then and only then will I start on the skin to really sort of encourage that contrast and break away. It is currently 4 o'clock. So
the halfway point.
Is it the halfway point? Yes, it
6
is.
hours in, 6 hours left.
Oh, that's crazy. How are you feeling that you got 6 hours to go?
It's taken me 6 hours to get
your panels coloured.
And the night is the same colour as when I started. Silver on silver.
It's Stormcast again. Yeah, wild.
Really, really not confident. I mean, as you listen from the preview and that, I was really not confident anyway. But a little part of me did want to be the guy that paints a knight in a day.
I mean, you sort of run away with the narrative a bit, don't you? I think you would I would if I was in that position as well. I'd never choose to paint a knight in a day. That's crazy.
I didn't choose to, I was given it.
Yeah, no, I think you could have done an armature in a day. This, I think you're going to be very hard pressed.
Why? Because it's 6 hours left and I've still got all that trim. There's trim on every single panel that you see on the cocktail stick. There is trim. Look.
Yeah, that is honestly disgusting. Just thinking about it, that is grim.
Yeah, and there's the awful green panels on the actual the boy himself, which I can't really airbrush properly. I need to figure out what to do about those. Hide them with streak and grime.
The thing is, like,
Classic Kieran move.
if this is going to be something that you want to utilise between now and...
No, I'm stripping it, making it go blue and grey.
Oh, you're just going to forget this even happened?
It's the only way I'm going to be able to deal with it.
That's so ridiculous.
This is, I don't want this challenge to kill my love of knights.
Well, the funny thing is, before this challenge started, Kieran stripped all of his older existing Imperial Knights. So this was going to be not only the challenge knight, but also the tester for the Imperial Knight scheme, which is going...
Very, very well.
Nice.
How's it going over on your side?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. To be honest, I'm at the point...
You said you'd be done by 3 o'clock.
Yeah, obviously I was joshing. You ain't paying a great deal in 6 hours. It's crazy. But yeah, no, obviously you've just seen from the last update, like I'm starting to do highlights and stuff now and build up those colours. Yeah, I'm at the point where I thought I probably would be at this point. Like, I don't think this is the main focus of this video. So yeah, I don't know how...
The side quest.
Yeah, this is the side quest. I don't know how excited I could get. We'll get to the end of this video and they'll be like, Kieran got 5 points, and you'll be like, okay. So yeah, we'll see.
Imperial Knights. Let's go, we're going to win. Really not. So I've blocked in all the trim on the armour panels, which was a hairy task because the prospect of getting it on the green or the white filled me with utter dread, to be honest. Yeah, I've literally just finished the trim. I've just done the toenails, just on the battle cannon feet. I think I want to get... I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish tonight, but I think I'd want to get to a point today where the armour panels are stuck on. That's what I'm shooting for at the minute. Just because then I'll feel like I've accomplished something. Like every time I hold up the cockpit, just pull the arm off. Every time I hold these up, you know, it does. I do really like it. So if I can get to a point where I can stick those to it, I'll feel like I've accomplished something. Because at the moment, all I've got is a giant grey skeleton and some green and white. But there we are. I feel like
it's only 20 to 6.
How long have we got left? 3 hours, 4 hours.
It's not enough, whatever. Whichever way we swing it. It's not enough. But the panels look cool though, with the black, grey. What did you call it? Black metallic?
Black metal. So the trim was blocked in eight to 3 parts, which is a hilarious mix.
What on earth?
Yeah, I did 8 drops of black metal by Scale 75 to 3 drops of 950.
That's such a ridiculous thing.
Yeah, it is. But that's what I got here. And then my plan is to highlight it with pure black metal.
Okay, with the Keeper of Secrets, there's been a little bit of a change up, which is cool. I've started on all of the skin, so the skin's had some highlights, which is lush. All the purple is nice and highlighted now. This was my hell, and I absolutely hated it. Similar vein to the grey, so obviously the purple with the gradient up into the wraithbone ivory colour. So that's looked quite cool. Honestly, I'm really chuffed so far. It's not quite as stark as a contrast as I wanted with the skin, but it is quite like almost like humanoid skin, which I think looks really cool. So I'm going to stick with it. Also, because it's going to be a Mars-style base, I think it fits the bill when it's a little less pallid. What do you think?
Yes.
Just yes?
I haven't listened to a word.
You haven't listened, great. Do you think it would be better with more of a pallid skin on a Mars base?
Yeah, because she just looks like a giant Peoples with hooves at the minute.
And a bub. But yeah, no, I think she looks really cool. Obviously nowhere near done yet.
I'll leave out.
Wanna do some more bits. Oh, you mad? You know what this looks like? I'm 5 points. But yeah.
Looks like you're going to drop it every time you hold it.
Yeah, I've dropped this thing at least 10 times today. How it's still alive, I don't know. I'm now at the position where I'm going with dark red over these tiny little scale things and building up into here, which is cool. But yeah, maybe some more highlights on the skin and try and make it a bit brighter.
Okay, so this is where we're at. I've been blocking in the copper details with Hashnut copper, which is a really hard paint to use, truth be told. But when it does get up to a proper opaque colour. It is lovely. With a couple of washes on this, it will look really, really cool. He says, slightly optimistic. Yeah, other than that, that's all I've been doing. I've blocked in the rubbery black details with some 950. I'm going to pick out some more of the cables with some brick red. So these will be like that are in there. I'll probably block in the eyes with red just while I'm here because I'm going to go with the glowy red eyes one day.
One
day. Maybe a couple of other cables. I haven't touched the armor panels really since the last update. They're pretty much where they are.
It's where they are.
I've still got to do all the copper details on the extra limbs, which is hilarious because I think the two extra limbs I have add up to the same size as Kieran's miniature that he's finished. So.
Don't say that.
Yeah, they do. Look, they are this. Look.
You'll see it in a second. We'll show you in a second. So ragey.
Despite my rage, I'm still just a Kieran in a cage.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
Yeah, helmet's looking pretty cool.
All the panels look really cool.
I think as soon as they get stuck on, I'll be like, yeah let's go.
That's all you need to do. Just put them on.
I can't. I need to wash the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the problem. Are you going to do? Oh, we have to clean up the metal beforehand as well.
Why? Oh, there's a couple of green bits, but that'll get covered up by that.
What about the feet? What about the gun?
The gun I'm choosing to ignore, but it does need fixing. The feet are going to get a really heavy wash, so they should be okay. There's only a tiny bit of spray just on these bottom bits. And truth be told, when I put basing paste on to try and really sell that it's in stuff, I'll probably bring it up the sides anyway.
What basing are you going with? Eventually, obviously.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd actually need to decide that today. I don't think I do, so
fair.
That can be a problem for another day.
Okay, so she's keeping all those secrets. I've just done the eyes. The base is painted. All the metallics are highlighted. All the skin is a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. This mini is just fire. Like I don't know what it is about the Slaanesh stuff, but it just looks so bloody good. I am encouraged to get another Keeper of Secrets, this time do Shalaxi Hellbane instead.
You could do the two smaller ones.
What are the two smaller ones?
They're the ones with like the really big capes. They're a smaller kit. I think
I know what you mean.
I can't remember what they're called.
And go Slaanesh Titans. That would be quite cool, to be fair.
Against all these knights that I'm painting.
Oh yes, of course. To be fair, that could be quite a fun bat rep, to be honest.
It'd be a very expensive bat rep because think about the amount of knights you need for 2,000 points and the amount of demons you need for 2,000 points.
Yeah, well, I think these are quite expensive, points-wise. I think we're getting off topic. But yeah, looking really, really cool. Kieran's said to use the magenta ink, the 80k one. So I'm going to use this for the eyes. I think it will look quite cool because it's got a pinky tinge to it rather
It's more demonic than a red electrical glow, so I think it will look really cool.
And it's one of those almost like lush, lusty pinks, which it really suits Slaanesh too. So that, I'm quite excited for that. I think I really want to make those eyes pop, so she's like a proper demon. Because at the moment she just looks like she's having a good time.
I mean, you've got 3 hours to paint some eyes.
Yeah, and then the basing is just literally pigment powder, so I'll use that.
Pigment powder?
Pigment powder, and so there's a strong chance the next time we check in, this will be finished, which is very, very exciting considering it's 7 o'clock. So.
Oh, look at me, I'm Kieran. I can paint a demon in a day. It's alright, I'm getting salty.
Yeah, getting pretty salty. What did you say? One of these arms are the same size as the demon.
Yeah, look at that.
It's fed.
I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What was really funny is that I heard it in your voice and you were like, ha, gonna school him, and you went, oh no, he's right.
Oh no, he is right. Yeah, the size difference for these two is honestly.
There's no panels or arms on it.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. But that's all. Yeah, it's all metal. Maybe we should do we shouldn't do a re-up, and I'll do it at night because you'll only get upset. But yeah.
I should cheese it.
Bing, bang, boom. Oh yeah, I'd never put silver on top of silver. That's what it is. That's what I mean. But yeah. Let me back.
Okay, so knee deep in night washes. Sounds awful.
Nothing but oil.
Yeah, so it's all had an all-over shade of the AK Black Knight. And then I've used some kitchen roll just to dab it off. I'm now going to try and add some variation in with the AK Pure Grime. Probably going to wipe less of this off, but I'm going to put it in more of the targeted areas. So this will be in like the bits where I want more dirt to accumulate. So for example, this is going to be a nice all over coat over the legs. Do you think all the dirt that this chunky boy kicks up will accumulate all down here? Literally just dabbing it off. I'm probably applying less pressure just because I don't want to take off all of that grime. You can kind of see it does give a bit of variation in the tone of the leg. So just making sure I don't obscure too much of the green on the panel, because you still want to see that there aren't the panels underneath.
Okay, so while Kieran is dabbing away, the Keeper of Secrets is done. Woo! She's gone with, waiting for that to focus. Excellent. Yeah, she's got the creepy little, let's see if I can position that. Hey, there we go. Light those bad boys up. Yeah, so the creepy pink eyes, so they're all done. Very Slaanesh-y. I'm very happy with this in the end. Kieran, obviously because we've got, how many? Yeah, like 2 hours, 15 minutes left, is like, you should do more, but no, I'm done. Romeo done, and all the highlights are finished. I'm super happy with those. The pigment on the base is done. The eyes are looking fab too. Yeah, one Keeper of Secrets in the bag. I was just saying to Kieran actually that I would like to do some more, maybe the other one. I didn't realise that there were some smaller ones too.
Yeah, they don't fly. They've got like wings and stuff, haven't they? The other ones.
I don't think they have wings. I think it's their cape or something.
Well, it looks like a wing.
It's their cloth. But yeah, no, this is lush. I've had a great time. I also might pick up one of these magenta inks because it's really, really nice actually, that pink glow.
It's as if I was right.
It's as if you were right.
Right, I've hit the wall and Kieran keeps shouting at me. I don't like it.
Those things are going to fall off.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, take that off.
He keeps shouting at me because I don't like it, but I can't tell you why I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
I don't know!
Right.
I mean, I really like the. I think I like the green. I think I like the white. I think maybe this is just a symptom of trying to do it all in a day.
Yeah, I think you turned yourself potty. What's happened between the last time and now?
The wash has dried mostly, and that's about it. I spent an hour. I've wasted an hour staring at it.
But then you also went back and sponged all the metallics back on after the wash.
Yeah, I sponged on some highlights, which felt cheap. But I actually think I preferred it before the wash. I think the really shiny exoskeleton and the really shiny panels would have looked really cool. But then it's just the exoskeleton. That's not the bit. Like you don't look at the knight and go, oh look, I'm going to look at the kneecap or the thigh cap, whatever that is. You look at the panels, and if you ignore the exoskeleton, I think the panels are fine.
Yeah, I think you're really.
This is like therapy on my brain. This is a window into self-doubt. All for the pleasure of the people on the internet.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you've subjected yourself to now.
I mean, tell me in the comments at this point, what's wrong with it?
Well, the chest keeps coming off.
Well, it's not glued on yet.
Yeah, I think you're being an idiot.
Yeah, use the I word, are we?
Yeah.
I mean, the feet need loads of work because they're covered in wash to get them up to this level here. I'm not really looking at that. I think maybe when it's got transfers on it as well, I think maybe that would help. I mean, the bit I do really like, I'm really chuffed with how this looks. The line there.
Yeah, like all the details and stuff on the panels look great. I think you're just being super hypercritical. I think you've looked at this as we just said this off camera, but you've just taken this as an army tester model, but you're also painting an entire knight in a day. So yeah, if this was like a 24-hour challenge, I'd totally be like, yeah, do whatever the hell you want and take as much time as you want because we're still only halfway down. But you have literally done this much work in 12 hours, which is ridiculous. I mean, you've still got an hour and 15. I don't know how much you're getting done in an hour and 15 in reality, but
I mean, it's better already.
I mean, yeah, it's not like it's not done. I mean, I think you're just being super hypercritical. Super hyper, that doesn't make sense. I think you're just being hypercritical.
Super hyper uber.
Super uber hypercritical. Yeah, you're being too harsh on yourself.
I've worked out how I fail challenges, Kieran. By painting minis I actually care about.
Yeah, that's the downside, isn't it?
Or minis that I actually like.
You have to have that sort of sense of separation that you just don't have.
Yeah.
But there is some sort of solace in knowing that the thing that broke the 4 challenge streak was an Imperial Knight. So, I mean, that's not bad.
To answer the age-old question, can you paint an Imperial Knight in 12 hours?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Straight in. Alrighty, cool. It's the
You
end of the
can't.
death.
You can't even get close.
Yeah. Wowzers. I hope you're bleeping those out. This has been quite the tester for Kieran.
Right. With this marks the end of HeroHammer Season 1, which Kieran will win, because even if we subtract points for...
The lion being 3 instead of 5, because he absolutely isn't 5.
Yeah.
And then with...
Taking away 2 points per kneecap for Cow Mountain.
I don't agree with that. I think that's...
A point per kneecap?
I think that's really dumb.
I mean, there were people calling for you to be disqualified flat out, so I think I'm being generous.
Yeah, you guys need your head checking. I still painted Cow Mountain, and it was pretty good. But yeah, this one is a flat 5 for sure.
Yeah, so that would put you on...
I did make sure...
8, and that would put you on 11.
11. Hang on, how are you working these?
3...
Yeah.
3 for the lion.
Yeah.
3 for Cow Mountain.
All right. No,
5 for
5
sure. the Lady of the Secrets.
The Lady of the Secrets. I did actually make sure when I was building it. I was like, does she have kneecaps? I did purposefully make sure.
Does this one have knees?
Yeah, I was like, please, for the love of all that is good.
So that would make it 11-6.
11-6.
So we did plan to do 5 of these originally.
No, I think this caps it for Season 1. I think it's been a really interesting playthrough for us. Like, it was just like our first, maybe like alternative road of challenges. What we would love actually is for you to go and check out all of our other challenges that we've done before. There's a nice little playlist.
Please watch the Boarding Action 24-hour challenge.
It's the only time we've done a 24-hour challenge that we
organically
stayed up for 24 hours, and it ruined not only our entire weekend but also the days either side. So please go and watch that one. But ultimately, what we'd love for you to do is go down and comment below what you'd love for us to see in the future as far as these challenges are concerned. HeroHammer was a bit of a wild card for us. We'd like to do some more.
It was fun
future.
Just to be able to get to paint a few different miniatures.
Would you like to see army videos in a day? Because I know that they're generally quite popular. Obviously, we'll do like boxes and stuff. They seem to be quite popular. The Blood Angels box is only around the corner, and I know that Kieran is frothing at the bit for that.
Paint black for a day. Let's go!
Oh my god.
Death Company, that is not Blood Angels.
Yes.
Yeah, but going back to the topic of this video, don't try and paint a night in a day.
You can paint a Keeper of Secrets in 9 hours, so that's cool.
It's because it's just one big... She's just wearing a pantsuit and a cloak.
Stupid sexy pantsuit. But yeah.
I was so excited for that. I mean, I love painting knights. They're mad fun. I was having fun up until an hour ago. And let's be real, I'd never said I was going to do it.
I know what you mean. So we do want to say a huge thank you to this enormous list of Kieran's.
They wouldn't paint a night in a day.
They wouldn't paint a night in a day, but good grief, they are glad that Kieran did, because the heartbreak they are going to love. Yeah, without you guys, obviously these challenges wouldn't be possible. We've obviously recently been able to upgrade our lighting setup, so that looks really cool now. And obviously bat reps and things are definitely in the pipeline now that we have a gimbal as well.
If you want to be a Kieran, go and head over to Patreon or YouTube memberships. And
please do.
Hit the join buttons.
All of your support means the world. We love you very, very much.
I mean, you get a bougie, totally pointless Discord role with a different colour.
It's not totally pointless. We love it. It's totally pointless. But yeah, thanks so much again for your support, your love for this channel through this series.
Yeah, so one of our next ones is another AOS challenge for people that have been asking for more AOS content.
Indeed. And
That one's going to be mad fun.
It will be. And we're also painting...
The same thing.
The same thing. How exciting! How exciting. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining us. It's been a difficult day, but a day nonetheless.
Oh, I need to lie down.
12 hours, bin, go on, HeroHammer, Tokyo Drift is in the books. Thank you so much. See ya, love ya.